How's it going? Welcome to On with Fight Clan. Yes. Oh, I haven't. Well, I have got Genix with me today, of course. Okay, all right. Real version. But as you can see, the name's changed, the label's changed. Grant, how you doing, Grant?
Yeah, all good. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, thanks for having me again. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, all good. Different studio today. Yeah.
Well, maybe we should approach that subject first. Different studio today, different backers. I can see above your right shoulder, we've got the Snake and Crane brilliant font that you actually made yourself and with the little highlights.
Yeah, that's made a resurgence.
Yeah. We've got the Fight Clan logo there. Yeah, 2 of them. And these, what do we call this thing behind? These shutters, blinds thing. They're a bit like Jubei Yamada in Fatal Fury.
Fatal Fury when he smashes through it. And do I remember correctly? They had the old Japanese like chants in the back.
That's right. Yeah. Down, 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 and he's throwing rice crackers at you. Yeah, brilliant.
That's right. And didn't he
jump into the background? He smashes through them.
That's right. And is it? I know Kim flies across one of the stages on Fury 2, Fatal Fury, but Jubei does as well, doesn't he? On one of them, doesn't he fly in the wind or something, or is that a different stage? I can't remember.
No, I think he might fly.
Yeah,
I think he might be rolling and spinning on. Definitely Kim does.
Yeah,
he flies past. Yeah, normally on Terry's stage, I think.
Yeah, that's it on the old boat. Yeah.
So we've got some blinds behind you, and then I can see some sort of what we saying, some sort of New Year lantern type things above your head.
Yeah, I'd say that because I don't know if you remember on the past pod, as I said about I'd rang up some Chinese takeaways and restaurants and stuff where I went to work, left early, and no one really had anything. But obviously Chinese New Year, I saw a couple of these in Tesco's and I thought, oh, they'll do. So I bought them. Well, obviously what we now April, possibly May or June. I can't remember what we're in. But anyway,
it doesn't matter. Movie props.
Yeah, so I got those from Tesco's. We know the backstory with this and the Ultimate Fight Clan. Again, these privacy blinds, which I think are brilliant, always had them in mind. On a school run, you've heard this story before, but on a different school run, and they were down the same alleyway, the same place that I found all the other Chinese stuff. So someone's obviously into that sort of, what's the word, interior design.
Obviously they're not into it anymore. That's out.
And I was wanting one of these. I was thinking I might have to make one. And I thought, I just, have I got the time? The patience isn't an issue. I could do it. But yeah, and it was there. Free. Please take it. And I took it. And it's in mint condition. It wasn't even broken.
I was about to say, not broken. And the little bits in between, there'd be paper, right?
Yeah.
And they're not broke. None of those are broke. None of the wood's broke. You said it was outside. Why has it not been rained on or anything?
I guess it was in a little alleyway. So it goes underneath a property. So it's sheltered from the rain. So, yeah, that wasn't an issue. But we had a dry spell anyway. But, yeah, so that's where I got that on the school run.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. And the dragon here, I did ask Alison, but it was in the loft. Someone went to Asia and brought it back. It's like a puppet.
That's like a, ba-da-dum, bum bum, ba-da-dum, dun 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 dun, lion dance, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, begin the young master.
That's right.
Hey.
Yes, brilliant. Exactly that. And
that's fantastic. He's even got little coming out of his mouth. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, love it. That's great.
Yeah, it's all good.
How did you know that was in the loft, please?
I didn't. I was going through the loft and I thought, hang on a minute. And there was a brand new pair of chopsticks up there as well, which I haven't used yet. But yeah, well happy. Yeah. Someone obviously went on holiday. But yeah, no, I think it's effective. And then
it's very good. Very, very good. Now, I've got a question about this. First off, you alluded to what the Jubei Yamadas are called. Are they called privacy blinds or privacy blinds?
What did I say? Privacy.
Well, I don't know. No, I can't really remember. But what is that? One of them English, one of them American? What's privacy and what's privacy?
Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, privacy. I guess I would have always said privacy, but I'd probably say privacy because it sounds a bit more Well, it sounds a bit more pretentious, doesn't it? Really, but
I don't know.
yeah,
I,
they just
I don't know. Is that a real
I should have
privacy
called it a
privacy?
screen. I'd say it's an Asian screen, Oriental screen,
Okay.
to protect your modesty, I guess. You know what I mean? Or if a lady's changing her commode, getting changed, or a bloke,
Yeah.
you know, whatever he wears.
Have you used it for that, or just the film set? Have you actually gone behind there and got changed?
Yeah. Do you know what? I reckon you could do good silhouettes behind this.
So do I.
But yeah, we'll leave it at that. But yeah, you could do. You could do.
How
I'm going red, and I think it's to do with the lights because they're red.
Oh yeah, well, could you explain, please, how you get lanterns to float in midair like that? Was that a skill?
Well, yeah, it's quite mysterious, really. I'd say they're just suspended with magic, mystical powers, I guess, from the film. But then, you know, it's all about keeping it honest. Metal pole there. I just realised it's in the shot, so I had to say. But yeah, they're on poles again. On a previous podcast, I had blinds and stuff suspended from these. As I said, my dad's lent to me. Yeah, but that's the basic setup. I just thought I'm getting a bit closer. You know, you'd be able to hear a bit better.
That's it. You're close to the microphone, close to the camera.
Yeah.
So yeah, brilliant. Love it, mate. Looks great as usual.
Thank you. Your background's brilliant.
That was, yeah. I mean,
I know it's green screen, but it still looks amazing.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, luckily I'm not competing on backgrounds because I'd definitely lose, but I'm not competing anyway, so that's just as well. Now, look, the last time we've done pretty much any of this sort of things, this is more Snake and Crane merchandise, is the first time you've seen it is the first time I've shown it to you. That's what we've done. So we're trying something different this time. So previously, only, I don't know, hours ago, I sent you an image of what we're going to chat about. And that's just to give you a bit more time to digest the item. So that's what we tried this time. Normally, that's what I'm saying. Normally, when Grant sees these things, it's his real, raw, first-time reaction. Now, that's not going to be the same here because I sent him a picture of what we're going to discuss. And the thing we're going to discuss today is Snake and Crane merchandise, and it's the Korean DVD.
Yeah.
Now, you've got a picture of that there, have you?
I've got it. Yeah, I've got it on me.
Okay. No problem. No, don't need to worry about that because I'm going to bring pictures up. I'm just saying you have had a look at this previous, yeah?
Yes, I've had a previous look at it, yeah.
So that's the new method. Now I'm going to start off as I normally do, and I'm going to say I got this Korean DVD from Nick Singh.
Another one. Night shot.
And there it is. Yeah. Dark shot. That's in, it's in a car park. Obviously, I met him late, and that's why it's a little bit dark. But there it is, me and him with the item. Korean version. There you go. So, thanks very much, Nick Singh, for, well, providing this brilliant bit of changes, merchandise, right? Now, we can get into it. Let's have a look. We'll start bringing up the shots, shall we? Front cover to be discussed.
Yeah. Do you know what jumped out at me straight away? Probably the same as you, unless I'm a fool. But that ain't a shot from the film, if you ask me. But
you don't sound confident.
Well, it's definitely not because his hair's too short. He looks older. From the teeth look early day teeth on him. I mean, he must have had a bit of work done on the teeth, but they look like early Chan teeth from the 70s.
I don't know. I think Chan's is all real. He don't get stuff done, does he?
Nah, maybe got smashed out on set on a film.
Yeah, well, there you go. Can't help it.
But yeah, I'm going to say that ain't from the film myself.
Well, that's the front cover of this DVD. It's definitely not from the film. We can tell by the barnet and everything. And the age is quite an important thing you bring up there because...
He's after there.
Yeah. So, 1978 Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin. And I believe, and maybe Mr. Paul Dre can correct me if I'm wrong, that picture looks to me like it's from Mr. Nice Guy.
Yeah, now you mention it, yeah.
And that Mr. Nice Guy is 1997. So you tell me what Will Ingersit, what bright spark came up with the idea of going, I want to design a cover for the 1978 Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin, and I'll use a picture from Mr. Nice Guy from 1997. What's that all about?
It'll be interesting to see moving on when this DVD was released, because I reckon it probably could have been released around that time.
Let me see if it tells me on the back.
I'm going to say 98.
Okay, it has got a date on the bottom. Now, what I'm trying to say to you is, I believe that it's the date that we're looking for, but I don't know for sure because the rest of the writing is in Korean and stuff. But
it'll be a DVD, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but the only date I can see on the bottom here
2003.
is 2010.
Oh, right.
Which does mean this did come out, ages after the film.
Yeah.
And even ages after that shot.
I guess it's a happy medium, isn't it? It's sort of in the middle of when it was originally released and when it was released in Korean on DVD, on the version you've got. And also,
yes,
the two blokes underneath Jackie there, I know they're only silhouettes, but they look European or Western to me. I could be wrong.
Well, I'm going to agree with that, and they definitely don't look like they're from Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin.
Well, I know that for sure.
Yeah, we would know for sure. So, look, you're being kind, I think. I mean, let's face it. There's nothing wrong with that cover. You look at the cover, and go, yeah, it's a nice cover, but it's for Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin. It's a crap. Yeah. It's a crap design for Snake and Crane, isn't it? It's terrible.
It's completely wrong. It's not doing the film any justice. It's misleading. And then the dragon, I just feel like I'm tearing this to pieces because it isn't a bad cover. It's actually quite a cool concept, but it's not in keeping or fitting for the genre of that release, if you like.
Look at the shot of Chan. It's not from the film. It's from a modern day Chan film, and we're talking about an old traditional kung fu film. It is absolutely false advertising.
Yeah,
crap.
Got modern. And he's even got modern starts and all, isn't he, compared
to... Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
It's called Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin. It's written down the bottom, Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin, and he's doing kickboxing stance. Look.
Yeah.
What's that all about? Honestly, really, 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 really bad. I do like the design in the background, the dragony thing. It's not from the film or anything like that, but, it's okay. It's quite nice. You know what? I don't like those silhouettes. I'll tell you why. Because they're just too dark and they're too standy outy, as in they're just too prominent. It would actually be better without those silhouettes.
Yeah, Chan doesn't jump out as much, but it's almost like soften it up. So they're, they're doing the cranes and the snake poses. So that almost goes, well, Chan's not doing it. So we'll just whack in some random silhouettes just to sort of tie it in, which is crap, really. But
it's terrible, mate. Look, the facts are the facts, right? Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin is a film that's been released. They obviously have the rights to release it. There is artwork and a poster out there for that film already. I've got no problem with someone going, you know what? Well, I'm going to do a Kung Fu Bob O'Brien and do a drawing and do my own interpretation of it. That's all right. That's no problem. But this, I mean, has the guy who designed that cover even seen the film? Does he even know the film that he's designing the cover for? He just found any picture of Chan that he could find.
Yeah, they've done it no favours there.
No, it's crap, right? And I mean, when I say crap, it is crap, but I also find it interesting. If it just had the poster, there'd be nothing to discuss. Oh yeah, brilliant box, it's the poster. That's what I want as a consumer. That is what I want, but it wouldn't make it as interesting as this is. And I know they do this, and we know the reason for this other error on the front of this cover. It's because of the time, and we believe, looking at the back of this, that it's possibly 2010 that this DVD came out. The name is spelt wrong. It's modern. It's not the name. It's the Y version, Snake and Crane.
Yeah.
I know why they do it, but it just bad one. Anyway.
Yeah. But I mean, the Korean. I mean, not that if you showed me that, I know it's not Chinese. I know it's not Japanese, so you'd have to guess Korean. But Korean font, I think any Asian font stands out. Looks good.
I was going to say, it looks amazing.
It looks brilliant. You can't go wrong with that. at all. But again, anyone can.
Although what I will say about that Korean font, which does look amazing, it's still blocky police story modern-y font.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Right? And not traditionally Chinesey font, is it? Yeah, right. No calligraphy, no.
Yeah, calligraphy.
Look, I tell you what, look behind my head, Grant. Look at the logo.
Yeah. That's the sort of thing you want.
That's what. That's how it's written. With a brush. And that's all blocky police story buildings modern to go with a modern fist on the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. Terrible. Those silhouettes are bad. The picture of Chan, obviously, we're always going to like because it's a picture of Chan. I'm pretty sure, hopefully, Paul Dre will confirm or anyone else can confirm. I think that's Mr. Nice Guy, but just crap is the truth. Interesting, but crap.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Look, before we move on to the back cover and the spine and all the other stuff, have you got anything else to say on that front cover?
Not really, no. I'd say, it's pretty much says what it says on the tin, as we discussed. And as for the yellow and the red and the fire and the heat, creates a bit of impact. Apart from that, there's nothing more that can be added to it. And they've highlighted around those silhouettes, haven't they? So they're already bad. And let's put a glowing orange around it just to hype them up and make them even more stand out-ish.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I think you said earlier, didn't you, that you think that that's a dragon. I also think that's a dragon, yeah? But the film is called Snake and Crane.
Exactly. And it looks a bit like a Komodo dragon in its features. It looks more like a Komodo dragon. Not saying
it's all wrong.
Not a typical dragon that you would see in that era of Kung.
No. And remember, we chatted about this last time, right?
That's right.
And this has got a snake and a crane on it.
Exactly, yeah.
Because it's Snake and Crane.
Yeah.
This is Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin. There's no Shaolin. There's no snake. There's no crane. There's not one image from the film. And even his name ain't from that period of the film. You know what? Crap. What do you give it out of 10? What's your score?
Well,
yes, it's down.
Being honest, it's like not Norman Wisdom bleeding. Who was the guy with the clipboard? The dry chap used to do the film review. Norman. What was he called?
Oh, it is Norman, isn't it? Barry Norman.
Barry Norman. That was it. Yeah, he'd be giving it the thumbs down, wouldn't he? But
I think so.
Yeah, we got to give it. I'm going to say 4 out of 10 because and that's being generous.
I think that is being generous, but it's your score, and I understand it because aesthetically, you look at it and go, "Yeah, Chan," and we get excited when we see Chan. It's just not Snake and Crane box. Look, I smashed the Eastern Heroes one. Do you remember? I said I like that picture of Chan. I said, but it's not from the film. So I smashed in the Eastern Heroes box as well. So that's the front of the box. Listen, I'm giving that a 2. It stinks, right? But I still like it that it's different. If it just had the poster on it, it'd be a pretty crap merchandise vid. So it's brilliant. I hope the bloke who designed it's not watching it. But then again, maybe he should watch it, right? Because we're the people. Even we've managed to, thanks to Nick Singh, we've managed to get hold of this DVD.
Exactly.
We're the end user. We are the fan. And honestly, you know what? You can take that feedback. It's a poor box, that.
All right, let's go. I'm going to give it 2. And even that's being generous. Sorry, whoever made it. But
Well, let's see. Look, he may be this fella, if it is a fella, could be a lady, who knows. We don't know who designed this cover, but maybe they redeem themselves with the back of the box. You just don't know. So let's have a look at the back of the box.
Oh, God. Do you know what? I've actually, that image there, I was like, I'm sure I've got that on the back of a box of something else. And I went under the bed to look for it, and I couldn't find it. And I was like, oh, damn. I'm not pulling it all out because I've got all drum kits and all shunned over there. But I was like, I've seen this already on the back of a box on a cardboard collection. 3-point collection, and it on the front cover or the back.
You've just forgotten. Your memory is failing you because obviously I burnt you out on the Snake and Crane podders. But it's the Eastern Heroes Snake and Crane cover.
Oh, of course it bloody is. Yeah, it was part of that.
What the hell is the deal with using this Chan Mantis shot for Snake and Crane covers? What's going on?
That's it, of course. I only looked at the outside, so I could have just grabbed it and I would have realised it's on the bleeding box. But again, it's not Snake and Crane.
I've said it on the podders before. I said on the Snake and Crane podders, I said I love that picture of Chan, but he's doing Mantis. It's a terrible Snake and Crane cover. We have gone from Mr. Nice Guy to a promotion shot. I don't even believe that's from a film, just promotion shot. It's Chan doing Mantis on a Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin cover. You know what? Terrible and terrible. This one terrible, that one terrible. What's going on? Why this picture?
Look, again, this is just my personality, or whatever you want to call it. Always sort of standing in the defence of something. But I'm going to put it down to a stock issue that these pictures are available for free because they've expired their little lease or whatever. And any up-to-date or things are actually associated directly to that film, which might be under someone else's copyright or ownership. And these are just free stock pictures. They go, that's a good action shot of Chan. Let's put that one in there. That will do. But you can't do that will do. Or pay the copyright if you want to do it properly. But so, yeah, scratch what I said. It's unacceptable. Obviously, they spelt his name again with the I for that era. Again, Snake and Crane's Arts of Shaolin. They're not writing it, obviously, front covers. They've just done the English version. I'm guessing that's all Korean at the bottom. You know, the region code and the sound, Dolby, blah, blah, blah. Bit of information. Pretty much what all DVDs say on the back with a barcode. Design there, can't quite make out because of the resolution. But the shots there, the 4 shots, great action shots, and they are for the film. So at least that's correct. But yeah, using an image of Chan, as we previously discussed, again, is wrong.
Yeah. And look, like you say, there could be a reason, and they could come back to us, you know, and say, look, there is actually a reason, guys. We couldn't help it because. All right, then no problem. Then you've explained why. But that doesn't make the cover good. That doesn't make the cover right. It's still wrong. Those images are correct. They are from Snake Crane Arts of Shaolin. So at least we've got some screenshots of the film there. But even they're boring. They're just 4 square images. You know, there's still no. I know they're from Snake and Crane, but there's still no Snake and Crane. Look, I haven't got them loaded up or anything. But as you well know, right, Snake and Crane has some very iconic images. You know, this it's got all these moves in there where he's using. So there's so many iconic images you could use from this film, and they bloody choose Mr. Nice Guy, right? I mean, blimey now. Mr. Nice Guy, can you get out? Wait a minute, mate. There you go. Mr. Nice Guy and Mantis. What's going on? Bad qual. Real bad qual. So definitely not redeemed from the back cover. The front cover, terrible. And the back cover, you know what? I don't know. Is it worse? At least it's traditional. At least he's doing a traditional kung fu move. But it ain't from Snake and Crane.
Exactly. It's terrible.
Bad qual. Just really, really poor. But, well, hang on. We shouldn't really score it until we see the whole thing. What we'll do is wait until we've seen everything, then we'll score it. We don't do a score for the front and the score for the back. We'll do a score as a whole, right? So, look, it is crap. To me, there's nothing on there that tells me. I mean, okay, let's just say we're a punter. We're going to buy this film. Okay, brilliant. So the first thing we see is, there's a. Hang on, this is what I'm going to say. I've walked into the shop. Oh, look, there's a new Jackie Chan film out. That's right, new. Because he's doing Modern Fist, right? And it's new. Hang on a minute. It's got blokes doing some tradish there. Hang on. It's called Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin. And maybe it ain't a new Chan. Okay. Well, I'm a little confused. I need a bit of confirmation. So I'm going to pick it up. Am I going to buy this or not? I'll tell you what. Let's have a look on the back. That should tell us everything we need to know. Oh, so it's a praying mantis film. Hang on a minute. It's called Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin. No, I'm lost. I'm still lost. And I tell you what, we haven't brought it up. So I'm not going to buy it. What I'm trying to say is I am going to buy it because it's Chan. It's disrespectful doing this crap box. But I don't know what I'm getting there. I don't know that I can even trust. Me and you know those screens are from Snake and Crane. But can we trust it? Because the front, he's got, look, I tell you what, look at the different barnets he's got. You can't really see his barnet in the bottom. Well, the bit where he's standing in the second picture, you can see he's got a length barnet, right? Then at the top here, we've got Puff Barnet doing Mantis, and then we've got a modern day Barnet here.
Yeah.
What Chan is in this? All 3 of these Chans? You know what? It's really bad qual, this box.
Yeah, it's terrible.
What's in the background behind Mantis? What's that?
I mean, obviously, without delving it too much.
What's going on?
It's like a zoomed in shot where he's wearing like a puffer or bomber jacket from an even more modern film, maybe Police Story. You know what I mean? That's what it looks like. They're grappling, and it's like someone's jacket just down the side. Do you know what I mean?
Even more modern, yeah. Best comment. You're not going to believe this.
Oh.
Wait a minute. I've got to get rid of this picture. You're not going to believe this, mate. Hang on. This is why these podders get done. This is why. Just take a look, right? I'm going to have to make me a little bit bigger. Hang on. Bear with me.
Sorry.
Check this out. Look behind the mantis on the Baker Eastern Hero.
Background in there. They've ripped it all.
This is that cover that we already think is crap, right? We already think
another film in it. It's yet another film.
It's already the worst of the worst of the worstest of the worst, right? Let me get it back on. It's already the worst of the worst of the worstest, right? But they didn't even bother to get that stock mantis photo.
Yeah, they didn't even isolate it.
Let me get the tricep in. Hang on.
Oh, flipping hell. Brilliant.
Right? They didn't. Right? They didn't. Wait a minute. Let me just. Hang on. Get the light in, right? Hang on.
Oh, no. Is it?
Right? Hang on. Maybe the other one's better. Yeah, hang on. Right. They didn't even. That actually is quite good. They didn't bother to get that shot themselves and then do something with it. They actually just took it off of here, copy paste.
Yeah, it. Didn't even isolate around him, you know.
Lucky I went. Lucky.
Propped him, yeah.
Glad I went. Yeah, that's right. Didn't even cut him out. Glad I went to go and get this.
Yeah.
To show where before, because they have literally taken that and put it on the back.
If I'd made just that little bit more effort, I would have pulled that out, because obviously I had it in my hands. I was like, no, that's not the DVD, but that's just the outer sleeve, of course, you know. But
really, really bad. Worse than I even thought it was. Now we've analysed. See, that's another thing, right? I got this off of Nick just because he had it. I said, "You got any more Snake and Crane?" He said, "Yeah, I've got this Korean DVD if you want it." I said, "Yes." I didn't sit here and go, I didn't do that. I went, no, this is for merchandise podders. I'm not going to overanalyze this. I'm just going to put it to one side, scan it. Of course, I can't help but see it. But now look what's happened. Mate, how did these things happen for us? How did that come out and then confirm that they are basically the same thing? How did that even happen for us? That is weird. But now we overanalyze it. No, we're not overanalyzing it. Now we are analyzing it. It's actually I never thought that was good. But now I realize just how crap this whole box is. It's worse than I thought.
Do they think that people just literally take it, you know, on face value and just go, oh, I haven't got that cover. Snake and Crane 2. All right, yeah, buy it. But that's a bit obvious, to be honest. I think it's a sacrilege, if that's the right use of the word. It doesn't do it any justice. Front, back. And I daren't say the spine does it much favours either. Do you know what I mean?
Well, it's coming up. I've got the spine. And look, just remember what we're saying here. Oh, I don't have that version of Snake and Crane. I'll get it. There's only a few weirdos like that. Me, you, Paul Dre, obviously Nick. There's not many. There's not many. It's not for that. They didn't bring that out with us in mind, saying let's make this a Snake and Crane cover because the fans are going to buy whatever cover they bring out. That's meant to be for a first-time viewer. Terrible.
I'll be curious to see whether you have or not. You may not have had the time to see what the opening menu. Because remember, we actually did analyze that version, which has got the fake imagery, had like that loop things and stuff. And
that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, none of it was from the film. So
yeah, quite good music that though, isn't it?
What's this one going to be like?
Well, I have done that. But I didn't want to go mad with clips on it because I wanted to just talk about the cover. Because I didn't want to worry. You know why. But anyway, let's have a quick look at the spine. Hang on. Here we go. Right, there's the spine. Obviously, it's got a bit at the back and the front, but that's the biggest I could get it. And there you go. Well, there's the spine for you. So far away. What do you think of the spine? Has it been redeemed from that little slice there?
And also, what films put the back cover picture on the spine more than the front cover? Usually, wouldn't you say it would be typically the front cover? They've obviously thought, oh, it's a more standalone, standout picture. It's just black on there. We'll have a bit of a bolder image. with Jess Chan and the background, obviously. But yeah, that's a funny move, you know.
I couldn't agree more. What a brilliant point you raised there. It would be nice for once to actually have a picture from Snake and Crane, even on the spine.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you say, of all the pictures, they took the one from the back, even though the one that they've heroed on the front is the hero because that's the front, and they've gone, but for the spine, we're going to use the one on the back. I mean, what are they thinking here? What are they thinking here?
It's just out and out confusion. You know, I'm confused. I'll be confused if I spoke Korean.
Yeah, same here. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening here. I really don't know what's going on. But there is one more bit, so there could be full redemption here because there's the disc to consider.
Oh yeah, didn't think of this.
Let's have a look at the disc. Now, there's some evidence here of design skill because those two silhouettes that are from the front,
they pulled them apart massively.
Yeah, so we now know they have some control over the design. We knew that anyway, but it was obvious. But yeah, there we go. So they've just grayed it all out. It's the same as the front. Grayed it all out. Move them two to the edge, which does look better. As a matter of fact, that is better than the front cover.
Better front cover. That I was just to say that myself. Yeah.
But,
what's that little yellow circle with the 15 and the Korean? Do you know what that means? Was that a price?
See if I can see it's a real version. Hang on.
Distribution code for Korea or something. It's also on the front cover, I think, and might be on the spine.
It's on the spine. It's a bit bigger on the spine, and I don't know what it is. How about that for a brilliant answer? But it does say 15. Maybe that's a certificate. 15, maybe.
Oh, yeah, maybe. No, it's only because last time when we looked at the last bit of Snake and Crane merch, that you said that triangle thing was like a distribution.
Yeah, that's right. The Toho, whatever it is. Yeah.
Whether it was a Korean distribution code, but yeah, it was only off the cuff. But yeah, like you say, it probably is. It could be a certification symbol.
I mean, it does say. Oh my! Oh, hang on. Right down here. So.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
On the back here, on the bottom right.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of slice underneath what I'm thinking is a synopsis, and it does actually say design for you communication.
Yeah, that was for you
maybe
communication.
That's a design. Maybe we can have a chat.
Yeah, maybe they're a secondary. You know, they've sent them a specification or a brief, and they go, "What do you think of this?" No knowledge of it. What we ANU contactus.com designs, a bit like Moonpig. You just send them thumbnails and then they knock up a bloody Kung cover. And it's just some guys there that you've never even seen a Kung film, or women that have never seen a Kung film. That's what I'm going to say.
Snake and Crane Moonpig version. You know what? Listen, that just sums it up. That is it. That's what it is.
It's the worst. It's rubbish. It's rubbish.
So
really
bad.
Rubbish.
Well, look, okay. We've got a little bit more to do on this. That's the cover done. We've seen the whole cover. Let's just quickly get it up again because I know anyone who's watching this is going to love it as well. There's the front. There's the back. There's the spine. And there's the disc. Right. So what we're saying, we're going to give it out of 10. Double thumbs down.
Yeah. Well, I've gone front cover, back cover, spine, disc, all down. I'm going to give it 1 out of 10.
It's going to get blazed, isn't it?
Purely because this isn't the work of anybody who had anything to do with the original film. I know the images of Chan and stuff, but it's not Chan in that film. The misspelling of Jackie, which is an era thing we know, we've discussed it, is incorrect. They've chosen a secondary image on the back to be on the spine rather than the front cover, which is atypical of design, I would say. Yeah. It's a really shoddily put together piece. And as you said, they've got the capabilities to manipulate the imagery because we saw the silhouette spaced out. It's out and out rubbish. But again, as a collector, as someone who's interested in Chan, and I'd like to think he gets some money in his pocket from each of these different releases, whether he does or not, I don't know. But yeah, production side of it, crap. Just being truthful.
So do we now have some sort of understanding of why Nick bloody got rid of it? You know what I mean?
You stole the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say, yeah. And sorry, Nick, because you might watch this. He's even laughing, saying, "I got rid of this damn thing," and he's probably made a little bit of profit on it as well. Sorry, Nick.
Probably.
And he's even pointing, and he might be pointing to you, saying, "You take this bloody thing."
Yeah.
But yeah,
on to
to
the
be
next
fair,
mug.
if I saw it, I'd buy it. I wouldn't even consider it. I would just buy it if I saw it in the shop.
Well, this is what I'm saying. That's exactly what I was about to say to you. Is we can say whatever we want, but the facts are the facts. I don't regret it or anything. You know,
I wouldn't.
I need to know what's out there. I tell you what, right? Paul J said to me the other day he got a Japanese VHS of Snake and Crane. I'll ask him if I can show you the shot, or we'll have a chat about it, or whatever. Maybe we'll get him on and have a chat about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice, and he said he'd looked years for it. So,
okay.
So watch this space. Maybe we'll get him on and have a chat about that. So you asked about the menus of this. Maybe there'll be redemption. Is there redemption? No. Is there redemption? No. Is there redemption? No. Is there redemption? No. However, how about actually on the disc? This could be packed full of special features and madness.
Right.
Let's have a quick look. Because it could be. It could be. Let's have a look. Okay. So that's a screenshot of what you put the DVD in. That's the menu screen.
Problem straight away, but we won't go into that yet. Yeah.
Okay. Now, on a positive, we finally got a picture from Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin. Agreed?
Yeah. But
and I believe that I should have got a shot of it for you. Hong Kong Legends released Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin on DVD in the UK, and I believe that's the front cover for it.
Right.
Okay, so yeah. Anyway, so that's the DVD menu screen that comes up. What are you saying?
Well, it clashes. The image in the background, black on black. You know, Snake. If you didn't know the name of the film, you go, "What? Snare and Crane? What's that say? Arts of what? Shaolin. Yeah, I see it now. It's not Snare, Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin. Now, there you go. 5 minutes have passed. You know what I mean? If you didn't know, you wouldn't know. And as for Jackie Chan, well, he may as well be called Aki Kana, because I can't see the H and the A or the J. I'm being brutal because I know what it says straight away. But if I hadn't seen it, being honest, I'd say black on black. It's even worse than red and green should never be seen.
Oh yes, way worse.
Yeah.
Can't remember his name, Mr. Dash or something. I can't remember his name, but that fella, yeah, red and green should never be seen, which we disproved. Remember, we disproved it.
Yeah, with the book there. Yeah, the red and green pamphlet book there. There we go.
Disproved, right? So,
green.
Listen, it's absolutely brilliant. Snare, Snare and Crane, right? I mean, come on. As you know, where I'm making vids and stuff, I have to do whatever it is, you know, put some fonts on there sometimes, do some thumbnails. And no, they might not be amazing, but I always try and make sure you can read it, right? Here, simply could have just put an outline on it and you'd then be able to read it. Yeah. Unbelievable that whoever designed that thought at the end of it went, yep, brilliant, there you go. And that somebody else who said, can you do the menu screen, please? And then they went, have you done that menu screen? Yeah, I've done it. Can I quickly have a look at it, please, before it goes live? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, fantastic. Brilliant. Yeah. Fantastic, brilliant. The state of it. Absolute crap.
Unless it's a moving image. So when you open up that option, it will be a fleeting split second and then that image moves away and then that standalone bulb. But I'm guessing it isn't because nothing else has been right. So why should that be?
No. I appreciate you trying to make it brilliant. But no, it's just... What you see is what you see here is what you see when you put the disc in. That's what you see, right? Aki-san or whatever. I don't know what's going on here, right? I actually don't mind. It's a bit of a strange image but it's quite cool, pop arty. So I quite like that Chan image, and it doesn't look bad on the Hong Kong Legends cover either. So I do quite like that because it's a bit more, I don't know. You're an art bloke. You know, they tried to make it a bit more non-run-of-the-mill. So you can tell it's from the film. You mean
with the pop art, it looks a bit, you know, I've forgotten his bleeding name. But, you know, he did those the prints, of like Marilyn Monroe and all them lot. What was he called?
What, Banksy? That bloke?
No, not Banksy. Older generation. He's dead now.
Oh,
Why can't I think of
charming.
his name? In the 60s. Yeah. Anyway.
David Bailey.
No, he's the photographer, not David Bailey. Sorry. Hang on, I know his bleeding name. I was going to have it in my head so I could just knock it straight there, but I can't think what it was. Anyway, he's got grey hair, glasses. Anyway, it'll come to me at some point. But yeah,
Okay.
we're not here to about art, but yeah.
Okay, well, look. Right, look, let's just be honest. It's crap. That's it. Even that picture, which, you know, I do quite like that picture. There's something not right about it. I mean, look at his hand, the top hand.
Yeah, it's almost lost.
Yeah.
And he's what? He's holding a plate. Anyone want crackers? That's what he may as well be doing. And also, sorry, yes. I know I'm saying a lot here, but I'm guessing where it says play movie, that's what you selected.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I haven't selected it yet and pressed it, but yeah, so that's highlighted. Yeah.
Yeah, so really, you want to have it underlined. That's almost crossing it out. Like, sorry, play movie's not available. You can only look at the subtitles or chapters. Sorry.
I mean, what a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant thing to bring up. Because you're right. Why the hell is play movie crossed out?
Yeah.
That's not highlighted.
No.
It's crossed out.
Yeah. Change the colour of the font. Yeah, underline it, do whatever, or you can do so much more.
You can put little, whatever, little, I don't know, a little patchy ghost in background border on it. Anything, whatever anyone else does. Ain't they ever bloody seen a DVD menu before, these fellas? What's this?
I don't want to critique it too much, but if I had to work with what I was given there on that screen, I would have lifted Jackie Chan right to the top, Snake and Cranes, obviously exactly how it is with the lines above Jackie Chan. A little bit of a gap, then Chan underneath. It almost looks like he's propping up the title, or he's attacking it. And then you'd have play movie subtitles, chapters low down, everything spread out. You can see everything, and then I would say that would have worked. It's quite a bold sort of, almost like what with the Bruce Lee films in America. A very bold font, says exactly what it is on the tin, but it works. It works.
I mean, the fact that you can look at that. And with you've got exactly the same things to work with, and you've gone, what? So I can't have anything else? No, I'd like no. You can't have anything else. This is all we have, and you've already rearranged that and made it better. It just says it all, doesn't it? I mean, just really bad.
Yeah, and that image, as you said, is from the film. It works, and it works quite well with that mottled sort of smoky marble.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
that works. It looks quite mystical. There's a air of mystique about it. But yeah, it's crap. It is crap.
It is crap. You know what makes it work?
But it's not clear. It's not coherent. It's coherent or coherent at all.
Snare and Crane, new modern day version, right? Yeah. And I'm telling you now, I'll bring the image up separately. That's cover for the Hong Kong Legends version. That picture. Right. So they haven't even done an abridged version. They've actually they've ninjaed that and all. They've ninjaed that. They ninjaed the back of that off of the baker. Who? Right. Yeah, I'm sorry. Right. You know what? It's getting on my nerves. This. I tell you what. I got a question for you. Right. Yeah. If somebody showed you this box. Right, which me and you have already smashed on the Snake and Crane podders, right? Someone showed you this box, you would never go, you know what? That's wicked. That what I'm going to do is when we bring out our Korean version of Snake and Crane, we're going to take this. This is so good. We're going to take this. You're taking that. Yeah, it's a wicked shot of Chan.
Yeah,
but he's doing Mantis.
Yeah. We won't go on too much about that. But when I got that box set, as I said, I was lucky enough to stumble across it pretty much in mint condition, apart from Harry obviously did the cover, as your cat did. I'm guessing it was Titch did the Arnold Schwarzenegger encyclopedia book.
No, that was done more recently. I don't know which one of my cats did that. No, Titch would never do anything like that. She was brilliant. No, that's quite a modern story, the Schwarzbanger.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
Yeah, and I can't tell you which one did. I mean, listen, I can guess, right? I can take a guess on the guy that goes around doing stupid stuff. Whatever happens, I mean, if he literally could clean, it'd be the cleanest house in the world ever, because this guy cleans up everything without cleaning up anything. So he's constantly cleaning, but achieves nothing. And I'm blaming Billy for that. I'm blaming him for that. But it'd be nasty. I can't go to him and say, listen, Billy, that's crap that you did. I can't because I didn't witness it. But I go off the characters I've got and I'm going to blame him for it. But
yeah. No, you're right. They're like us.
I couldn't do him in the court of law. I couldn't do him. I couldn't do him for it because I never saw it. So
no, exactly. But yeah.
So the box set you were saying.
Yeah, so the box set, when I saw that, obviously I got it straight away, no hesitation. But I thought straight away, hang on a minute, you got 3 different films here, pretty much the same sort of style of cover. Do you know what I mean? There's been no effort, there's no authenticity, nothing to reflect the actual original films here. But hey ho, do you know what I mean? It's obviously got to be right because it's been published by a distribution company into mainstream sales. You know, so it's obviously they've got to have a little bit of knowledge. But yeah. But seeing it recycled and then recycled and recycled over and over again, and it's not doing the film any justice.
It's not a snake and crane picture, is it? I mean,
just false advertising. Could you get away with that nowadays, or you'd have to put a disclaimer on it? Because it is. You know what?
I don't know because it is false advertising. Of course, it is. Yeah, it is. It's false. It's not real.
Anyway, like I say, what do I give it? 2 out of 10 or 1 out of 10?
That was the cover. Yeah.
Terrible.
But the DVD's not finished, right? Now, I'm going to say, from this menu screen, I said maybe this version of Snake and Crane is going to redeem itself with all the bucket load of features and stuff involved on the disc. But you can see there already, I've got play movie, subtitles, and chapters. There ain't no special features going on. So there's no redemption here. Not on the film itself. So let's have a look at the next screen. Chapters.
Okay.
What's the name of this film, I wonder? Should we start there and say what's the name of this film?
Well, once you get to Shaolin and even arts, it's in his barnet, it's in his hair, isn't it? It's terrible. Subtitles, English and Korean. None. Main menu, no gap. Main menu.
Exactly. No space.
Yeah. So you've gone resume and play. That's separate. Subtitles. Yeah. You know, again, lost in amongst all of that. It's terrible. And they've used 2 shots of him doing the same thing practically, but they just adjusted. It's almost like they just played with the they basically moved the same image, just stretched that bit and tilted it a bit. It looks like a different one now. Obviously, he's doing straight like that, but
no, I agree. The images of the old beggar, they're 2 the same. Just one's bigger than the other. Look, like you say, you can look at that really and go and analyze it and go, no, they are different. Look, one's a fist and one's not, and the sleeve is dangling a bit more on the top one. Listen, whatever. You're just trying to make them look different. They are way 2 sames. Yeah. And what do you associate that black beggar with? That's Kane that he walks around with. Other picture, if you're going to be on there.
Display, yeah. And it's not the best picture of Chan. You know what I mean? If you're having a big mugshot in there, do you know what I mean? I'd say that's not. I know obviously it is him natural, but why that? Oh, I'm worried the beggar's behind me.
Actually, maybe that's the best thing about it, that he's actually looking at the beggar.
Yeah, he's looking at the beggar going, "You stink" or something like that. Do you know what I mean? No.
Yeah, well, look, let's pick up the real obvious thing here. The real thing, the real glaring issue here is that picture of Chan ain't from Snake and Crane.
No.
It's not Snake and Crane. Look, I don't know what it is. Paul Dre, please confirm. I'm going to go with Shaolin Wooden Men. But
yeah, I was saying earlier. Yeah, he looks that little bit younger. He does look like,
Yeah, he's got his eyes ain't, his eyes are a bit changes and all that.
Hang on,
so I don't know.
My one is my VHS. That's Shaolin Chamber of Death.
That's the one. That's Shaolin Wooden Men. Yeah, same film. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. It does look like him in that, to be honest. Certainly around the eyes and the hairstyle.
Yeah, that's right. So why not get a picture of? You've got the beggar.
Yeah.
Snake and Crane beggar. He's from the film. Why? You've got a picture of Chan. Thanks very much for putting a picture of Chan. Why isn't it Chan from Snake and Crane?
Yeah.
And why, like you say, look, you did it on the previous slide, right? Just move that Jackie Chan Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin up out of the barnet.
Yeah.
Or make the barnet picture smaller. And all of even the S of the subtitles is in his barnet.
Yeah, you're right. It's
terrible.
It is the worst. Absolute worst.
So, I apologise. There's no redemption on this at all so far. This is what happens when you select chapters.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That looks bloody awful. I mean, don't get me wrong. The three blokes there look great, but it is the worst. I mean, look at that red and blue. And then,
well, that's the highlighted chapter, isn't it? The blue is where I've highlighted number 1.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just
it still looks terrible.
Highlighted. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 again. The 2 and the 4, you've got to search for it. You know what I mean? At least put it on the outside like it is with the other one. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. You'd see it better. And the images, you know, they're very dull and they don't stand out. I'm guessing these images move, don't they, when you're on it?
No.
No. Oh.
No.
Well, then they're the worst then, because they're clashing with the background. They've got real contrast issues here. No, it's the worst. They've got real contrast issues.
Mate, what about if I wanted to go back to the main menu? I can barely read it.
Yeah.
It's in the black suit.
It looks like a really cheap, poorly put together Chinese takeaway menu. This is
bad,
the food.
Isn't it?
Oh, look at that. That looks nice. Oh, I'll try that Beijing duck. Oh, hang on a minute. It's not even duck. It's actually pork, but it says it's duck.
Yeah.
It isn't what it looks like in the picture. Oh, well, that'll be all right.
That's it. That's it. It's like stitched together. Stitched together. It ain't real. Look, thanks very much for the Snake and Crane real image for once. But terrible qual, obviously, you know, ripped from the film. And it's not, you know, it's not Blu-ray 4K days. I mean, it's just, I can see, I mean, you got, even round, just above chapters, around all of this, there's like another sort of shadowy rectangle thing there that I can see. It's more indicative in the top right. Everything's crap. You can't barely see the main menu. Like you say, you can't see number 2 and 4 properly.
No.
The images are crap, and no, they ain't moving, so that ain't even good. So really poor qual. So that's poor qual. And that's obviously I'm going through the chapters now. So this is the next chapter menu. I mean,
I mean, there's a slight improvement purely because you can read it all, but it's way too busy. Way too busy. Yeah.
Well, look. So let's just summarize. Oh, yeah, nice one. Thanks, Nick. Let's just summarize the DVD menus.
Right.
Poor, can't read the title, black on black, crap, crossing out things when you highlight it actually crosses the thing out. So might as well say that it's not happening. So crap. Terrible, the pictures of the beggar, thumbs down, too same. Barnet words, can't read them, crap. Not a Snake and Crane Jan image, crap. Main menu with no space, okay, forgivable, right? It's not English.
We'll get that, yeah.
It's forgivable because it's Korean. But even so, just get someone to proofread it. Crap, just shows I don't care, right? Next one, chapter screen, terrible, poor, crusty yellow qual image, terrible. Can't read the numbers, pictures that don't even move, can't even read main menu, terrible. And next one, well, you know, like you say, it's an improvement, but the quality's still bad. It's just crap. So we ain't quite finished because, like I said, I didn't want to go mad with clips and stuff like that, but I thought he's going to want to see the qual and what we're talking about. And I've actually got positive to say on this, something that I found quite interesting. So the print is in Mandarin.
Okay.
So that's okay. So it's in Chinese Mandarin, the print. And nothing wrong with the qual. The qual is quite good. And you can have it either with Korean subtitles, or let's just say, right, this is a Korean DVD for people in Korea. So understandably, they might have the ump a little bit and go, well, you ain't even dubbed it. I've got it. Yeah, I've got it in Mandarin, right? But okay, I've got Korean sub. Fine. But I have to say, for me and you, it's actually quite good because you can have English subs. So you can have original Mandarin language with English subs. I actually think it's all right. Let's get some shots up, right? So there it is, playing it. I'm not going to put the sound on, right? But there you can see. So it's got some subs. And I'm leaving this bit on a little bit because it's pretty obvious. I wanted you to have a quick shot of what the qual was like. Honestly, I think the qual's pretty good, man. For an old DVD, right? Let's get to some of the... Anyway, let's have a look. So, Snake and Crane Arts. Let's get to a bit with some chat. There you go. Let's get some chats. Let's get some subs on it. Get the bit where they're chatting here. Okay. So, yeah, every year... And so there you go. So it's a Korean subbed version, not dubbed into their own language. Or let's get some. There you go. Right, so the qual ain't, you know, it ain't bad. I think it's pretty good.
To be honest, that is all right.
Yeah, I think it's probably, well, from memory, it's probably the best looking DVD I've seen so far of the film.
Yeah, because I remember that one looking quite blue, right?
Yeah,
blue hue to it, and it wasn't. Yeah, that one's got more contrast, stands out. Yeah, that does look better.
Exactly. Yeah, it's actually all right. And well, there you go. You can have a bit of the sound. So it's Mandarin. I put a bit on that's got dialogue, so you can see. English sub.
我虽然没见过孙夫人，不过我知道，她不但长得很美，而且是。
So honestly, you know, if I had bought this back in the day, I'd have been pretty pleased to have a Mandarin subbed version.
It's good.
Right?
It's good.
Why has it got English subs? I mean, it's amazing that it has got English subs, but I found that pretty interesting. It actually had English subs.
Yeah.
So there you go. So the film, let's be honest, right? The main reason people buy these films is to watch them. And I'd say that when it comes down to the actual film, the running time, look, I haven't gone through it in real detail, but the running time, if you remember, my vid was saying like 90 minutes, wasn't it, or something like that. And this does say running time 96 minutes, which probably means it's not badly edited or censored either. So it's probably a fairly decent print.
Was that similar to what it was? Was it 102 minutes on that on the VHS? I can't remember. Or around
no, the VHS, my VHS was 90, so it was 6 minutes off this. The Baker, the Eastern Heroes version. Right, okay, we might say, but obviously I can't read it. But it might say, and I can't remember what the other ones were. You know, the new Blu-rays, the new Blu-rays. I can't remember what they were, but I'm just saying that that's definitely better than the vid that I used, that I grew up watching, as in running time. So.
That was fantastic quality. To be honest, that's
good, isn't it? Yeah,
and I've seen it. To be fair,
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree that ultimately, all the crap aside, when I actually go home and put the film in and play it, it seems to me I'm going to get a fairly decent version of Snake Crane Arts of Shaolin in Mandarin with English subs or Korean subs. You know, it'd be nice if they had it dubbed for them, but there's a lot of films we get that we only get subtitled and not dubbed for us. But you know, I honestly, pretty good version. Looks good to me.
In regards to Redemption, then, with what you were saying, that in effect is, as that product is there for visual and audios, it ticks the boxes, which is what you get in a DVD for. Do you know what I mean? I know you want to collect it and look at the spine amongst the other collections, but
it's all right. This looks good, no?
For actual imagery, yeah, and audio quality, what I'm guessing, and I'm only hearing it through the old phone, it sounds pretty good.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with the sound. Turn it up a bit, look. There's just nothing wrong with it. Honestly, it's quite good. You know, I think the qual's good. I'm not really real at aspect ratios and stuff like that, but to me, that is not a pan and scan 4:3. That looks like, you know, there's plenty of picture there. That's not crushed. So
yeah, all I remember is, I don't know if it was like that market scene or something, or they're walking down an alleyway.
Yeah, that's right.
They had quite a lot of the sides cut off there, and also walking across the cobbles there.
Like, yeah, you weren't even in it,
and you almost like there's like 10 seconds. Where's Chan? Oh, here he comes. That's right. One there. If I remember correctly.
Just remembered. I'm glad that I've played this because I'm going to turn the sound up. I've got one more thing to say about this.
Right.
Is I noticed just by chance that in the fight, I always like to listen, like, what are the sound effects, if they ruined it or anything like that. Yeah. So I went, no, sound effects are good. They're the same. Well, sometimes they ain't the same. So as you know, the classic old Kung Fu sound effects are, right? Stomach, yeah, stomach, face. They're very classic set of sound effects used. Now, sometimes, you know, he does the...
Yeah.
Sometimes, in this version, this dashy slappy thing is actually different than any of the other versions I've heard. It's kind of got the and the together, mixed. I don't know if you're going to be able to pick it up, but see if you can hear it. 100%, it's got different sounds, and it's actually quite good because it's got like a hit and a slap. in one thing, right? Let me see. Yeah, see if you can pick it up on it. You might not be able to. Get your ear out. Face it, right? Normal. 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 Different. Those two are different. Just hang on. Bear with me. Right. I'm going to rewind those ones. Those ones, it's got the slap and like a knocking hit.
Yeah.
There's two sound effects overlaid there. 100%. There's two sound effects. I can hear it clear as day there. You can hear it. It's got the and a it's got a and a together at the same time. And you know what? I actually quite like it because it's kind of like the knuckles. It's not a slap like this. It's like a knuckle slap.
It's got
more
more
knuckles here and the slap.
Yeah, there's more power, more robust. It's a more robust sound. Yeah.
Now I could say, well, I've never noticed it before. It is in the other versions, but come on, I wasn't looking for that, and I heard it, so I do believe that it's different. And I honestly, okay, you know me, I just want what the orig is. So if that's the orig when they made the film, I'll have what the orig is. If they change the sounds, I don't care if they're better. Don't change the sounds. The sounds are the sounds. However, I am going to say that I quite liked it because I like little interesting little details. And I haven't watched the rest of the film or anything. I haven't even watched the film. I just grabbed the clip so I could show you. And I've noticed that little sound, and I went, you know what? Someone was thinking there because I quite like that. But there you go.
Well, it works.
So there you go. What do you think about that? Different sounds.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's probably something I wouldn't have noticed, you know, being honest. But, you know, maybe watching it several times in the right environment with no distractions, I probably would pick up on it. There's like anything in it. There's so much there to see and hear. You can watch it hundreds of times, and each time, like I say, these are classic films. There's always an element of surprise there somewhere, or you kind of know what the script is, you know what the actions are, so your eyes might wander and look in the back and go, hang on a minute, I never remember seeing that little beggar's silhouette walking past there, carrying in a basket. Do you know what I mean? Never noticed that. And then you might become more in tune to that and go, hang on, and that scene now, I never noticed that. Or look, some bloke just walked through that waterfall, didn't even see it. Or, you know, like someone flying in the air. You know, I'm taking it to an extreme, but yeah,
no, but you're right.
It's good because I wouldn't probably have picked up on that, to be fair.
Yeah, unbelievable. But there you go. So quite good. Look, let's just summarize this now because we've smashed this to bits. Korean DVD. We've got a certain person to blame for it, right? But you know what? Brilliant. Because I love having chats about these things and I love that it exists. So nice one, Nick, for passing this on to me, even though you're probably laughing, going, yeah, well, you know, that was on purpose. Who knows? And this is what we're chatting about. We're chatting about Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin Korean DVD. That's the front cover. That's the back cover. That's the spine. That's the disc. And then we've got the other stuff, haven't we? So we've got the DVD menus.
Yeah.
The DVD menus, which, you know, there you go. Whatever you want to think of that. There's a more detail. Oh, that's bad, isn't it? Subtitle menu, chapter menus. And that is us having a chat about Snake Crane Arts of Shaolin Korean DVD. What we saying? You know what? I don't know about this ranking thing really, but do we want to do it just the artwork? Are we going to rate the artwork out of 10 and the film out of 10, or do we just do the whole thing? You know, like the whole package. What, you know, the qual, the film, the subs, whatever the features or lack of. You know what we saying?
Like I say, there is an element. There's an element of redemption. So maybe just do a combined thing. You know. Okay. It's got its weaknesses. It's got more than its share of weaknesses. But when it comes down to doing what, like you say, Ron Seal, what it says on the tin, you know, it's a good imagery, good audios, and that is ultimately what it is. The product is a film with sound, and it does that justice with that era of DVD release, as you said, pre-Blu-ray, release sort of thing,
and English sub as well.
So you got to take that.
It hasn't got an English dub, but I don't expect, you know, an Asian copy of the film to have an English dub on it. So it's not going to
No.
be perfect or anything, but I'm just surprised it has even got English subversion on it. So,
Oh, look, I know I originally said it 4 out of 10, but I think with the visual experience from what you've shown me, I'm going to give it 4 out of 10 in total. Call it generous, I don't know, because the rest of it was absolutely rubbish. But yeah, let's go for that. 4 out of 10, final answer.
well, I hate doing sames, but I agree that a 5 would be a good score, because a 5 to me out of 10 is an average. And unfortunately, with all the other crap, it's definitely below average. But ultimately, I buy it to watch the film, and I think that it looks like a pretty decent print of the film. Look, I haven't gone through the whole film. I haven't watched the whole film, but it looks good. So I'll just take it on that face value. It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I can't give it more because, for us, we didn't download a file. We bought a physical media. And so this artwork and packaging is part of that package. It's part of the whole experience. It's an important part of the experience. And that's why it can't creep to a halfway mark of a 5. And I'm going to have to agree with you. It's a 4 out of 10, I think, as well. Yeah. And I do think that that's pretty generous. And that goes to show how much we like the print of the film, considering we grew up with a crushed, bad qual, full screen version, even though we like that version, because obviously we do, right?
Cool.
So, yeah.
Generous,
there's too many poor things. Look, I actually think, all right, okay, I'll stick with a 4 as well. But yeah, it's a 3-4 kind of thing. It's not. Anyway, there you go. The score bit is just a bit of fun. I don't know if anyone was interested in that. I always find these things interesting, having a look at different versions of the film. That's the Snake and Crane merchandise podders chat about Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin Korean DVD. Grant, Genix, thanks very much. If you've got anything else to say it now. If not,
forever hold your peace. Yeah. No, thanks for having me on again. I've enjoyed it. And thank you, Koreans, for putting on the English titles there. But
very nice of you.
It's not the best. But again, we're not slating the film. We're just slating
slating
the distribution. But let's just put it down to communication error.
I mean, look, we appreciate you putting Mr. Nice Guy on the front cover. Thanks very much. Thanks for putting some Mantis on the back cover. Thanks for putting what you think probably Shaolin Wooden Men on the menu,
Yeah, maybe they just know the Brits are a little bit particular, with our acquired taste. Like everything has to be just so. We like things as they should be. And they might have done that to get our backs up, going, oh, this will show them.
No, I've got no idea what's going on with it, but there you go. It made for an interesting chat, made for an interesting piece of Snake and Crane merchandise history, and it also allows us to create a little podders chat on it, even though it's quite a long podders chat. But to me, there was a lot more to cover in that than I even realised myself after we obviously had the back and forth and had chats about it. So thanks for that. I appreciate the detailed insight. I appreciate that, mate. And thanks very much.
Thanks, Steve.
And I shall see you on the next one.
Excellent.
See you in a bit, mate. Thanks very much.
Yes.
Yes, mate. See you later.